Where are we going, babes? We're going to the steam pageant today. We're taking the bikes. We're going to bring you guys along because we need a day off. It's going to be fun. Let's roll. Okay guys, we're not thrifting.
We're just here to check stuff out.
But this is my kind of booth. Look at the lanterns. Oh, thank you. Look at that. Those are awesome. Old pulleys.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like my mother's basement.
It does. Old tools. Lay down, bud. All the oil cans and stuff, and loving it.
This is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, look at these planes.
I believe this is a fire extinguisher right here.
Yep, I got one of those too.
You're not, these old thermoses are pretty collectible.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Look at these collections.
One of these guys.
Yeah. Nice. Look at here. Look at those tins.
Tootsie
Some old
Toys.
cars. Yeah.
Tootsie Toys and Mark's Toys.
You got locks.
Yep. This is awesome. I would just go to town with hot glue and leave it just like this and put it on the wall.
Look at these locks. Yeah. Oil can, the old cap gun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Look at Babe socializing. He's such a little social butterfly. It's the first time in my life anyone has ever said that I'm going too fast at a flea market. I'm like, seen it, seen it, seen it. Have one, have 5. But it's cool. It's been a long time since I've been to one of these. This is what Babes wanted to come see.
We got the whole setup there. We find something else, and we gotta rearrange stuff. Let's see if we can't get
oil pods on the top.
Yep.
And then it comes down and it's hooked to this arm right here. And you see how that's going back and forth?
Yep.
What that's actually doing is it's pumping oil inside of that part right there, which is keeping everything lubricated. And the slides that it's sliding on, it's keeping it all lubricated. Now if you look at they're all over the place. You see them on the other side? There's a pair of them over on the other side.
Yep.
And basically those things they're pumping oil throughout the whole system. Look at all these gauges. Can you zoom in on that picture right there of the train that came through the wall?
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna really say shit.
Yeah.
So shit. That's cool. There's 20 more on the other side.
I know, baby.
Oh wow, look at the electrical breakers and stuff there. Crush some rocks. Make big rocks into little rocks. There you go. They got everything running off of this one. They don't have this saw running. That's a saw right there. This one isn't spinning, but this is your grinding wheel. There we go. Got another grinding wheel spinning here. This right here is a bandsaw with no blade on it. Good idea. You got a drill press here. They got it locked, so you can't move it. But you got a drill press. And believe it or not, this engine right here is running everything. This old engine is what they call a hit and miss. It's a hit and miss engine. Now, let's see what these kids are playing with over here. Somewhere along here, they got a pump. There it is. right here. This is an old water pump. So they're actually pumping some water. They got a little sprinkler going there. But then they're also pumping some water out of here. How you doing, buddy? And look at that, they're turning on the old water mill. So these kids are washing their toys. Is that cool? So the water circulated back into the bucket. The bucket out of the pail, it's getting sucked back up through the pump. They got another pump over here. This is also an irrigation pump. This is kind of cool. Got an old wood lathe right here. They don't have it spinning, but this would be a wood lathe, you know, for turning spindles. On here, this would be a belt sander. You see it spinning there. They don't have a belt on it, but there would be a belt sander on here, so you could like file wood down. Oh, look at it! How cute is that? They got an old pencil sharpener. That is cool. That's an old pencil sharpener. And it looks like they're using a sewing machine belt, one of the old round belts. So that's kind of slick. Right there, you got another irrigation pump pumping right there. Nothing pumping through it. So then over here, which it's not turning, that's too bad. Maybe I'll give it a little spin, see if I get it started. Yeah, there we go. All right, this little doohickey right here, you would clamp a blade in here, like a sickle blade. This right here is a sharpening stone. There it goes. Look at that. There it goes. Oh. Yep. This right here looks like that's the mechanism to another drill press. I believe. Looks like it's got some really bad bearings in that gear right there. That's some kind of differential, but that looks like it was probably part of a drill press at one point or another. So I think this is just a really little cool setup. They got everything running off that one motor down on the end. How cool is that? And those kids are just having a blast playing in the water there. And over here, look at all these old sewing machines. Can believe it or not, people, they used to have, or not sewing machines, washing machines. They used to have washing machines that actually ran on gas. They were gas powered. Look at a little gas engine underneath this thing with a spark plug. And yep, this is how actually old washing machines, you know, obviously you got some that were electric, but it's hard to believe they actually had some that ran on gas. Makes you appreciate how easy we got life nowadays. There's another one. And if you look at this, you actually had a Kickstarter right here. You stepped on it, and that's how you started these little engines. Those little engines were very universal. You know, farmers would use them, you know, on the farms. You never believe the creativity that people had back in them days. And look, they got a whole bunch of those little gas engines all along here. Very cool, very cool. So I just thought I'd show you. To a finished board like you're seeing here, you know, these are probably like what, a 1x6 or something like that. The next process would be over to this machine over here. Let's take a look at this. Now, more likely they would have had another steam engine, just the engine itself, running the pulleys on this thing. But you would take the rough cut boards, you would put them on here, you'd slide through here, and take a look at these blades. These blades are set to a set dimension. So as it came through here, it would shave off the scraps off of both sides, and then coming out the back side, you would have a finished board to the right dimension. Look at, there's no guarding or nothing on here, or even here. See this? This right here, that's what's drawing the parts in there.
Yeah.
I mean, your clothing or anything like that got sucked in here, you're done. You know? So you tie your shirts off and stuff like that, nothing dangling, you know. Even these chains, you know, there's no guards or nothing like that.
Yep.
OSHA didn't exist back in them days. Yep. There we go.
And then you can open it up and you can see this right here was the drive for that part of it. And obviously your blades would be spinning like that.
So how is it going from a round tree to the flat cuts?
Well, this right here, this is your sawmill right here. Come on up in. Okay. Obviously, that's your saw blade right there. You see that thing on the other side?
Mm-hmm.
That's the carriage. That's what the log would sit on.
Okay.
Okay, now you see it's got all those handles, and every time you move one of those handles, it indexes it over a little bit.
Okay.
But that cart, it runs on like a set of railroad tracks, and somebody actually rides on that cart with the log. Okay, you see how this is a set of railroad tracks?
Oh
right here?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that thing slides back and forth, and somebody rides on that thing because see the handles
Yep.
on there. That's how they move it over. Every time they cut a log off, a board off, like right here. See that? It would come off something like that, right there. And every time it would
Oh,
it would
I
move
see.
it over, like whatever you set those at. Usually they're like 1 inch increments if that's what you're cutting. So yeah, it would slice off a chunk of it.
So we only need a little bit of equipment.
Yeah, a little bit of equipment. But look at this lumber. Look at this. That's some beautiful rough cut lumber right there. Look at that stuff.
Make it real slow? Is that what you're doing?
Well, it depends on what your size of your stock.
Yeah.
If you're not careful, you burn it right up like a cutting board.
Oh.
Look how fast that heated that up.
In a real quick minute, that's for sure.
In a quick minute here.
I love that anvil.
I'm using my hardy tool. See, that wasn't much bread, but
Yeah.
it gives you the idea, you know.
Yeah.
See what I was making, I was telling him. These are good for fireplace.
Fireplace, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pokers, like if you got one out here, this is too short.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the right length because you
Yep.
can stand and you're back away from the fire when the sparks start flying around. You know?
I want to do stuff like this. I want to make stuff like
yeah,
this.
that's nice stuff. Hey, I can take that off there for you.
I got it.
What are you guys doing? Picking up everything?
Taking the bleachers over for
Oh,
the
okay.
practicals.
Oh, wait. Good
Oh,
idea.
all right.
I don't know what that is.
You gotta come up.
Make sure I'm not going to hit his face.
Yep, you gotta come up.
So if you go too fast with that, you're gonna see a lot of that, huh?
There you go, darling.
But it always happens. You can't help that.
Yeah.
Woo.
Good stuff.